Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 34 of Star Chasers Brotherly Love. We are once again joined by legendary Tabaxi Bard, Storm of Stars, Shadar-kai Druid, the Totem one. Which one's that?
Totem. The Shepherd Druid.
Shepherd
yes.
Druid. There's a lot of Druid. There's a lot of classes at this point.
No.
Marley, and Halfling Diviner Wizard Hester. So we last episode, a robot confounded the party for like a good hour and a half. Like robot fights are hard, apparently.
It was immune to all of our shit.
Yes, it couldn't be charmed, couldn't be psychicked. But eventually, it did fall. And the party found a Wand of Wonder, which they fought over briefly, before Marley stole it. Tired of your shit.
To settle the
Give
fight.
me that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Liz, let me know if I'm too loud
I was
compared to everyone
just
else.
saying, it's more my brand. That's all.
And then they proceeded to head into the mountains, where Liz says it's a mom move.
It was very big mom energy,
yeah.
yes.
Total mom move.
Neither of you can have it. If you didn't bring enough to share, neither of you can.
Hey, at least you didn't split it in half.
That would probably go very badly with a Wand of Wonder.
That would have been quite...
Probably.
And then what happened, Andrew?
Then, descending out of a giant floating shadow pyramid was Marley's brother, who asked Marley to give him the skull.
That would be the one, yes.
Yep. I don't.
Oh, me
I'm
now?
gonna Start a counter
I
charm.
don't understand why I'm being punished for my actions, as always.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
going to start a counter charm.
Counter
Just
charm?
humming, just in case any shenanigans happen with trying to affect all of our wills. Steadiness.
That's a good time to look at your character sheets, so I know what things do. Just make sure, just in case. Okay.
Yeah, we just get advantage and saves for
Okay.
charm
That's what I thought.
and frightened. Yeah.
Marley,
Mhm.
standing before you is your brother, much as you remember him. He is wearing some sort of light armor, a mantle of feathers. How else would you describe your brother?
Well, Reed is a pretty apt name for him because he's pretty tall and reedy. Takes after mother a lot. Very gaunt looking. A pretty classic Shadar-kai, going for the full like gothy raven look. Yeah, real asshat.
That's not where that goes. You would say, since you last saw him, he appears gaunter.
Okay.
And he is standing there, his hand on a scabbard. And he says, Marley, give me the skull. Together we can return it to the Raven Queen. It will please Mother so much to know we are working together. It is fated.
But why do I need to give it to you? Can't we can just go together. I've got it.
He kind of looks at you and he goes, oh, Marley, you're so close, but I don't want you to mess it up. You know. You can trust me.
Excuse me. A couple things. Did we meet Reed the previous time? Did we see him at a distance?
You did not.
Oh no. Okay, I thought we actually did encounter him. I know he was mentioned.
I don't
nothing,
think
nothing
so.
to compare it to.
No, Marley had asked about him before, along with her mother.
Okay.
And
But we only met
so
your
they
father?
were mentioned by Dad,
Okay.
Lee, but yeah.
Okay. Never mind then. I reserve my impetus to roll dice.
Side eye. Do you side eye him?
Oh, there is side eye for sure. I'd even like an insight check, but my
Sure.
roll is trash, which probably means I'll roll a fucking 20 because the way it goes.
I was going to say, could I do an insight check on him
Sure.
and his gauntness?
Sure.
Okay.
His gauntness.
A 12. But
And nat 20.
Okay.
no, well,
Oh my god.
And well, you do
Nat
know him
5.
very well.
So 28 total on
Jesus.
that one.
Okay. His demeanor seems off to you. And something you notice, he has not taken his hand off of his sword, and you don't recognize the sword.
Interesting.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if there's any magic shenanigans going on with like an illusion, or
Sure.
if this is indeed, or any sort of, if he is being influenced by something? That is a 14 Arcana.
Okay. He's not an illusion. He is certainly here. There is so much magical crap happening right now. Like this pyramid is so distracting to you. Like metaphysically, right. It's just like you keep looking at him and your eyes storm. Just keep being drawn to it. Like you can't look away. Almost, it's just mesmerizing.
How far is it from me?
About 90 feet from you. And it's
and not to get too stuck with
is he trying to get the skull and go back into the pyramid? Is that his vibe?
Probably.
Okay,
not to get too stuck on the accounting, but that's how I do it, and that way we can proceed with all the facts. We understood from the tower that this was a lush world, and then this fucking pyramid showed up.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. But this is where we believe our pilgrimage was sending us to. This is where the "Mom, you're breaking so many rules right now" guy sent us, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Fantastic. Now,
you were told there is a shadow crossing here. Not necessarily that the pyramid is the shadow crossing. Because, and to get a little, to kind of extrapolate one further from what you just said, Marty / Hester. This world was once lush. This pyramid showed up. Shadow crossings can appear at places of great destruction and conflict.
Right.
So the pyramid might not be the shadow crossing. The pyramid might have caused a shadow crossing.
I see.
That is pure speculation, but I am telling you that. So.
I don't know if I've mentioned it this episode, but I did go to university.
You did?
And among the things I studied was interdimensional and planar travel and resonances and such.
That is a speciality on Mirador.
It's a speciality, in fact. And while not mine, I did take advanced courses. I took Interdimensions 410, actually, and did my senior thesis on the water plane. But... enough about my academics, of which I excelled. I will just... presuming that, Marley isn't advancing and embracing this individual or anything like that, I will simply stand by her and be prepared to throw these spells. You know what I mean?
Reed, why do you...
Can I get a... What's my passive insight on Marley? Just how you're feeling.
At first, kind of a lot of confusion, and then still kind of a lot of confusion, but also the comment about her screwing it up at the very end, really ticked her off. Just kind of that one stings a little bit.
I'm gonna give you
So
inspiration.
kind of confusion, but also that confusion in like be muddled by a little bit of like, just gosh dang it.
I'm gonna message Cantrip, whisper some support to you, and give you inspiration in case you need it. It's a D10.
So I'll recover from my brother's stinging blow to my brainsicle and heart and be like, Reed, why do you keep touching? I don't remember you having a sword.
He says, yes, a hard-won treasure. It is invaluable to me.
Where? Why? I don't. You just don't seem like a sword person.
He says, the Raven Queen often seeks powerful artifacts tied to the planes of shadow, tied to darkness. I have amassed several. That is why I can help you present it to her. It will go better. And think of yeah, Timothy, you're all pixely. I don't know if that. Can you hear us and see us?
Oh.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm pixely.
No, you've been fine to me on the call, but
Do you want me to pop my camera off and back on?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Let's see if that does anything.
I don't
I'm
mind.
not sure.
Pop.
There we go.
Change.
I don't know what.
let's hope
Yeah.
it doesn't.
You're good now. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening tonight. Reed says to you, Marley, it will go better, and I can put in a good word with Mother. Think of it. Think of we can finally bring this family together. You and I.
I knew I should have rewatched that episode.
Bring our family together, but I mean, you and most honored mother and most honored father seem to get on just fine.
Yes. Yes. And soon they can love you
And once
too. But you have to let me help you. They won't see it any other way. They won't believe you could do it.
most honored,
But I know you did. They'll believe me.
I would like to make an Arcana check,
Sure.
similar to Storm's, based solely on the fact that, from what little I know of Marley's family dynamic, his story is not adding up, in my opinion. Ugh. Oh, I cannot roll ones. I don't know if you knew this about me. Famously lucky me.
Why would that come up suddenly?
A bit challenged with you?
I got an 18.
Okay.
Anything bleeding out of a portal that's affecting him? I'm no expert on magical items, but anything about the way he's handling the hilt, anything at all that seemed, just you know what I'm asking.
Yes. So a couple things. Like Storm, that pyramid is just like obsessive. Like you are paying attention to what is happening with Marley and her brother, but it's kind of almost worrying you in the back of your head. Like but you should be looking at that pyramid. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
It doesn't seem to be connected to the Shadowfell. Like that's probably a thing.
Okay. Interesting.
If Hester believes something is not adding up with this conversation, and he is handling that sword a lot, you know about sentient artifacts. Marley has one. They can take over people's minds.
Yes. All right. Well, as my planar studies teacher told me, that if something wants you to look at it that badly, you should try and avoid it. So I am trying to avoid looking at the pyramid. Yes, I will. I will simply message Marley that I don't believe this is right, and I am ready on her word. Shrugging up at her, just kind of like, I know what I want to do, but it's her brother, or this is her family. Actually, since I have 25 words, I will say your father was quite insistent there was no bad blood between you and he and your mother. Your brother is lying to you.
Out loud, Marley will say, yeah, I know, I can't tell what's... Can't tell
Should I
what's
just stop
wrong.
whispering into this wire? Put that away, then.
Where'd you get that wire?
I have all kinds of
from
bits
the
and
Dragon
bobs.
Horde? Is that from the Dragon Horde? It's shiny. I like it. It's almost as distracting as this fucking pyramid. Does the pyramid give off, like, don't go there vibes?
It gives off a
Or
negative
does it give
vibe,
off
for sure.
Come. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Yes, it's creeping you out, but you can feel it's like magnetism. It's not
Is it getting off Mad Orcus vibes?
Yeah, it's not compelling you. Yeah, you would say maybe. It's not compelling you to go there, but it is.
Right.
You feel some sort of dread fascination with it, and yeah, maybe just poke your hand in. Like maybe that'll do something. Just throw a rock through it.
I'm gonna continue that counterspell thing. Pick up the tune I was going just generally as an action, and yeah, I'm gonna say, boy, I really hope that you can help us with this situation, perhaps, Lily. And I'm gonna give you inspiration too. So
Thank
you.
you.
An inspiration just in case in your pocket. Both of you guys
Andrew,
each have one.
in my experience, would detect magic help detect portals? Or is it typically terrestrial, like someone cast this magic?
Let me check.
Would it maybe just detect the pocket of magic that's imbuing it, right? Like,
Yeah, just before I waste a slot on it.
Or something.
If I know that's not a thing that...
Right.
You sense the presence of magic.
Like, I just wonder whether or not
you know
they would bother having a ranger who detects portals. You think so? Okay.
I do think so.
Then I will cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
I will be... and that opens up what's around me that's magical, other than... Please discount anything we have on our person. And I'm specifically looking for the Shadow Crossing, ultimately, but anything will do. Like, obviously, I turn it on to everything around me.
Okay, so yeah, the pyramid is definitely a portal. You believe it goes to the abyss.
Okay.
Which is bad on levels, because kind of not really supposed to be able to get...
Famously.
Yeah, it's bad. That's bad.
Yes.
You do sense a shadow crossing nearby. It is under the pyramid, and your eyes kind of now finally let you see it. There is a very small little... like makeshift shrine kind of thing that looks like it's maybe commemorating something.
Okay.
like a memorial. There we go. And you can sense the shadow crossing is there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to ask my brother a question.
Am I able to?
I want to ask Reed, when was the last time I was in the Shadowfell?
He says, "We've not seen you for a long time. The duration of your journey, I suppose."
So
Do I recognize that? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. So I've not been back to our home since I left that night.
He says, "As far as I'm aware."
Have you talked to Most Honored Father or Most Honored Mother lately?
He says, "I have not spoken that to them in a while. I have been on my own journeys, quests. We have much to talk about when we return home. We can swap stories. I see you have made friends. That's good. Good for you kind of vibe. Like,
Yes. So how did you find out about my quest then?
he says, I have used my magics to contact the Raven Queen. She told me of this brilliant artifact. It sounds incredible. To even just hold it would be an honor."
Message cantrip. I smell bullshit.
Saying out loud. Yes, he reeks of it.
Kind of cocks his head to one side. Storm.
Yes.
In the back of your head, the being you have nicknamed the Resident says,
Uh-oh.
"I can explain everything, Storm. Let me out.
I'm sure you can.
I see so much."
You're basically an eyeball, so that doesn't surprise me. It's not really a good time. In fact, I think you're trying to take advantage of a bad time, and I'm not going to tolerate it. Sorry. I got a song to sing. You're not going to influence me. Sorry.
I would never try and do that, Storm.
Wah, wah, wah. Eyes without a face.
Storm has recognized this
What
relationship
a
as toxic.
space. That's right. That's why I keep you in the bag.
I'm going to keep you on red,
all
and
my
we're
loot.
not going to talk about it.
That's right. That's right. Look, I may put you to use at some point, but it's not going to be because of your ideas. So just pipe down there.
I would like to reach
you
up
denied us being friends, so Go ahead. Yes.
and take Marley's hand. Marley, the Raven Queen gave you, and you alone, this quest. There have been multiple times we could have taken shortcuts and other such things, and you were quick to remind us that shortcuts would not be befitting. And I will point to the small memorial. The shadow crossing is that way whenever you're ready.
Reed will grimace.
I'm eyeing him the way one does the guy at the end of the bar who just keeps staring you think at you, but like both eyes aren't pointed the same direction.
Reed, you're welcome to accompany us, but this is my quest. And I'm not so sure that you're not just going to take all the glory once we get there anyway, so... But you are welcome to come
Don't worry, we got
along.
your back.
Marley, does a 23 hit your armor class?
You know it does.
He,
Does it
did he
hit my
take his sword out?
emotional armor class also? Yes.
Did he? Sorry, say that again.
I said,
Did
does
he
that
take
hit
his
my
sword out?
emotional armor class? Then yes.
He has not taken his sword out yet, but he is still holding it.
Has he done
was
anything
Marley-
obvious we could react to?
He has cast a spell.
Oh, it was a spell. Okay. Shit. But it wasn't an obvious, like... Oh, he just did it. That's fine.
If he
That's
rolled
happened.
an 8, would that change the outcome?
His roll would be an 18 then. I'm sorry, hold on.
My armor class is 16.
His roll would be an 18. Yeah, sorry.
We in the roll initiative mode? Is this an obvious attack?
Yeah, we will roll initiative.
Now that
Yes,
no, he
after
got
his
a
attack.
Do we know the nature? Sorry, we kept interjecting. What was the nature of the spell? What just happened? Tell us what happened.
So he raised his hand, and all Emperor Palpatine, he unleashes a bolt of witch lightning at Marley.
Oh, look.
He does 32 lightning damage to you, Marley.
Yikes!
As he unleashes a 5th level witch bolt.
Ouch. Yeah, that hurts all over.
Yeah, and he says, "Give me the skull."
No! They're just reduced to like 5-year-olds fighting over it.
Mom said I could have it.
Mom said it's my turn to play the Xbox.
I'm spending a lucky to reroll my initiative.
Okay. Marley, what did you get on initiative?
16.
Storm?
Dirty 20.
Hester, did you also get 16? Is that what you were about to say?
Every roll of it got me a 16. Yes.
Perfect.
If you'll allow me, I would like to hiss everyone to stay back. But if initiative order matters to that, then Storm will go before I get to do that.
Okay.
Speaking as a free action, though. Right. I'm pretty fast, though. What do you... Okay. Well, I can do something and get the fuck out of Dodge, too, on my turn. So I can get out of the way before you act. If that's amenable to your planning.
Okay.
Sometimes I have a blast radius.
He will
Right.
charge at Marley.
Ugh.
And he finally pulls his sword. And it's this... How did I... Hold on.
Should I count this?
Right?
No, I'm saving it, but watch, it becomes Marley in the first turn, and
It's
saving it.
Not going
I
to.
still have like 50 hit points.
his sword is bone white, very thin, sharp, and sinister looking. And he thrusts...
Is it metal?
It does not look like it is made of metal. It looks like it might be
Oh.
made of bone.
It's not the
Everything?
It's not,
All of it?
it's not Granny's old friend, which was kind of what I thought you might be doing.
Oh no,
Is
it's
it?
not. It's not Eben.
Okay.
It's not Ebonbane. No,
Okay.
no, it's a different evil sword.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
No, and
I wasn't
different
sure.
Swords are
my
fucking-
trolling sword.
I wasn't sure if he was
cover piece.
diving in the Raven
Consider.
Queen's closets or not, but fair enough.
Okay. 23 is his lowest attack.
Yup.
Okay. So you take.
Nothing. Just reacting.
So
And
Marley,
empathy. Going,
you're going to take a crap ton of damage, and I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws for me.
It's constantation.
What's constantation?
Okay. The first one is a 14,
Okay.
and
You
the
have
second
a
one was a nat 20, so that'll be a
You have an-
23.
You have an inspiration, don't forget,
Oh, I do.
if you need it.
I'll add 10 onto the to 13 or 14, whatever I said it was,
It was
to make it
14.
a 20 something.
Okay. You succeed twice. But you take a total of, I'm just going to add all this up. Or do you resist necrotic damage?
I don't think so unless I use my blessing of the shadow raven bullshit
Okay.
thing.
Is that a
Blessing of the
reaction?
raven.
So total.
It's like I teleport and then I gain resistance to all.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to take a total of 46 damage from those 2 attacks. It's
Yikes!
10 piercing
Yikes.
twice, 13 necrotic twice.
Okay. I'm down to 5 HP.
Where are
so...
you physically?
5?
No, where are you proximally to the rest of us?
Oh, very close by.
We all close
Right
together?
next to
Yeah,
you?
we were
Okay.
walking up this trail, right?
Within 5 feet? Within 5
Oh,
feet of each other? Like I can just reach out and touch you?
If you
Or-
would like,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Great.
Great.
I will not. I was picturing at most 10 feet. If you would have been closer together, you would have been closer together. Like that is.
But 10 feet's fine.
Yeah.
10 feet's fine too. Right?
I
I feel like I was maybe a little farther apart because I'd be giving them a little space, but not too far apart because I'm watchful of this sketchy dude, right? Okay. With great demonstration of reason.
He will then cast a spell on himself and surround himself in frosty cold armor.
Oh, what a dick.
What the shit, dude?
He's got the armor. I got this.
I am resistant to necrotic damage. Sorry.
Okay,
Yes,
so-
I am.
Okay, so you take. Okay, let me tell you how many hit points to regain. That's probably easier.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
13 divided by 2. So regain 12 hit points.
Okay, cool. Still bad. Not as bad.
Anyway.
I counterspell the armor
Okay.
Ooh,
what level
nice
counterspell
move.
do you
at
use?
3rd level.
Okay, you need to make a check. He's a warlock.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's functionally the same as my arcana, right?
No, it's just an intelligence. It's just an intelligence check.
Oh, no proficiency
No
for real?
proficiency.
I'm fucking magic. Okay. I'm gonna
If you're a
whinge
bard,
about
you
that
get a
later.
bonus.
But,
Hey, those are the rules. I am sorry. It is just an intelligence check. I'm guessing that's a no.
no, I haven't rolled yet.
Okay. Positive.
I'm just
energy.
You have
trying to be like.
inspiration.
I
Lily,
do
you
have
have
inspiration.
Don't forget.
I do have inspiration.
That
Okay,
will
okay.
add you potentially a 10 to that check. Minimum of 1 to the check. So.
I don't know what kind of warlock he is. What's your inspiration? A D10?
Yep.
All right. I have a 17 so far. I don't trust it. I rolled another 7, so that's 24.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's count. Unless he's a 9th level super.
No, the armor fizzles around him.
So he's covered in wet water.
Just
The worst kind of
come
water.
on, my move.
Ah! You look damp.
He's wet his pants.
Now he's 90 pounds soaking wet.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, because he's gone.
I did my
Yeah.
thesis on the water plane,
Yep.
bitch.
That poor sword is probably sucking the juice out of him. Poor kid. He needs our help.
Good. Thank you, Storm.
He grits his teeth, Marley, and says, "Give me the skull."
No.
How many times do I have to tell you? No.
No, hold on. She said no.
Storm of Stars.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 5th level for Marley.
Oh, thank you.
So you're welcome. Please regain 24 hit points. Oh wait, plus my modifier. So 29 hit points.
Ooh, thank you.
Hopefully that makes you feel a little better.
About halfway better.
Yeah. I'm going to give you another inspiration as well. And then I'm going to clear the area, the blast radius area, and urge Marley to do the same. I'm going to say, let's go to that crossing. Fuck this guy. And I'm going to sort of head that way, but I'm not going to book that way. I'm going to sort of move, say, 30 feet that way, so that if I can or have to, I can come back. Turn. Clear? Good? Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Hester and Marley, you are acting on the same initiative, so you can choose who goes first. I have a feeling it might be Marley to get out of there, but
Yeah,
please tell me
I'm
if I'm
waiting
wrong.
on your move.
Okay. So is he like actively engaged with me still? Like
Yes.
he would take an opportunity attack if I moved away.
Yes.
Shites. Oh wait, but I
Disengage
do
is a
have
thing.
things. Where? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to do action economy real quick in my head. Okay. Well, he's pulled out his bullshit talking sword thing, so I'm gonna pull out my bullshit talking sword.
Yar. Sword fight.
I imagine that's one of the Blackjammer Cutlass's favorite things. And I'm going to attack my brother.
Okay.
But I'm specifically trying to attack him in a way that might disarm him, if that makes sense.
Okay, sure. You can certainly try.
Yeah.
You just don't really hit. You're
He's
not
just wearing feathers.
You know, he seems to be wearing leather armor.
Just take a quick 3-level dip into Battlemaster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, 25 hit.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure hits. Yeah, and I'm not saying you can't disarm him. I'm just saying you've never tried before necessarily.
No.
Like you may not know how.
He's operating at a disadvantage here, but she's
You
trying.
could literally cut his arm off. That would disarm him.
If that's what happens, that's what happens. Oh shit! Max damage, 12 damage.
Okay.
And after that, I would like to 23 skidoo out of there and use my Blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport 30 feet away and gain resistance to all damage until the start of my next turn.
Beautiful. So are you like by me?
Yeah, I would have
Was I headed that way? Cool.
teleported towards the portal.
Cool. Teleportal.
Why? No, that's not how math works. Nothing. Everything's fine. I forgot how to do math very briefly. Okay, so you use your bullshit Shadar-kai power?
Mm-hmm.
And that teleports you and makes you resistant to damage. Sorry, I know you literally just said
Yeah, resistant to all damage until the start of my next turn.
Perfect. It's just, I literally forgot how to do math. Just looking at numbers going, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Hester.
Hello. Okay. So I'm here by my lonesome, with a goth boy and his bone sword.
Yes.
Cool. It's freshman year all over again. Okay.
No. Oh my god.
All right. He has proceeded. He is more than 20 feet from the opening to the pyramid. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Darn, dingle and darn. That's fine. I have this. Yeah, it only gets cast at that level. Is it enchantment? Enchantment, my ass. Okay. I will say, Reed, I am awfully sorry about this, and I will synaptic static. Precisely at an epicenter that ends at my nose. I've been to university. I've done the mathematics of spatial casting. I just need that to be clear. I did quite well at it. I don't like that you haven't said okay and moved on
I said
to the
okay.
next thing. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. But I did. I might have said it quietly because I did think of something. I just wanted to look up what synaptic static does. Okay.
All right. We've already established that he has some warlock in him. I don't know what else he is. But I'm going to say that he rolls an 8 on his save.
Okay.
Like I look at the spectrum of realities that this could possibly go down, and I push him down the worst one.
Okay. So you throw out your synaptic static and you manipulate reality so he indeed fails.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to take a crap ton of psychic damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Are we ready for that part?
Yes.
Okay. You keep making me nervous. I'm waiting for him to do something like he turns into the Raven Queen herself and punches you
You failed.
in the neck.
Punches you.
3 orcuses show up. They make fun of you and hit you with giant whatever their scepters are. All right.
One.
Well, I think you said septas for
It's
a
freshman
second.
year.
Just
That's sophomore year.
3 trains hit you.
Yes.
Three public transit.
Yes. 3 southeastern
Philly
Pennsylvania
transit
transits. Okay. All right. Awfully sorry, Reed. Let's see what I got. 27, which I feel like is below average even. Probably actually is average. 27 psychic damage. Enjoy a negative D6 to all your shits. Until you manage to regain your wits.
Nice poem.
Thank you.
It was like your rap diss. That was sophomore year, right?
Yeah.
You went through that phase, slam poetry phase.
I was in an a cappella slam poetry group.
What were you guys called?
We were called the Misfits. We were MISS space fits. Because we were known to throw fists. Anyway, I can review the entire thing when we're back on the ship.
As in do a review.
Yes.
Perform a musical review.
Well, there are
Nice.
costume changes.
I'm sure.
And then I would like to kind of scrunch my face like, I am sorry about this. And then I will Misty Step 30 feet after my fellows.
Okay. So, the reason why I was staring at spells and such is because you sensed another intelligence in the...
I hope it made it save too.
The target. It made it save by a lot.
Maybe I should have made that one do the 8. But I think that one's more intelligent than he is, so I feel like I still made the right choice.
It is.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I definitely sensed that my spell did not target one thing.
Yes.
It targeted 2 things, presumably.
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
That might be a bending of the rules on my part, but I think that is cool and important information for you.
Yeah, perfect. And then especially because
sense.
I have these short little tenure legs, I'm going to Misty Step 30 feet after my friends, and then bolt another 25 feet, because Misty Step is a bonus action.
Yep.
This way, this way, this way, this way.
Okay.
Oh, man, I had so many contingency plans for all the many things that could have happened just then, but I think that one's probably best. So thank goodness you Raven Queened away. I'm pretty sure he can close 30 feet, though.
Yeah, he will move.
Did you have any movement left, or is that your movement?
Oh, yeah, I would have moved, like, whatever movement didn't take to run up and whack him in the face.
Okay.
Great. So I'm the closest one to him.
So he will.
Because I deliberately limited my movement so I wouldn't go too far away from you guys. That's fine.
He will charge.
You can double move at any time, so I think that's the best case scenario.
Yeah, but not on his turn.
Not on his turn.
You can't move as a reaction.
Nope, not today. That's a good one to figure out, though. That's something I could multi-class into, maybe, but I don't have time for that right now. So I think I'm gonna get boned.
He will indeed charge at Storm and attempt to bone him.
Whatever.
Ooh, that's not good.
AC
okay.
15.
Well, the first roll is a 13, and then that second roll is a natural 20.
Oh, so if I cutting words, it will still be a crit, right?
Or
will it miss? Oh, no, I will miss if I cutting words it, right? It just the attack.
I think you can make it not a crit. No, wait, no, because
no, I don't
know how the rules work for that.
It's your game, Andrew.
Let me do a quick cutting words. Critical hits.
If we think we can get away from this creep,
okay,
I can save you from the crit.
Jeremy Crawford says,
I'm not worried about the crit.
You can't cutting words out of a crit.
Nothing can get rid of a crit, unless it specifies.
Right.
It cancels.
Unless specific, yeah. Right. Cool. Awesome. Great. So I will not waste my time. I'll use it on the damage he's going to visit upon me. So I will reduce that, hopefully. Yeah.
Oh boy, I might regret this. He rolled a 17, Andrew.
Okay, so a total of 27.
Yeah, he's still going to hit you.
If that matters.
But I can save him from the crit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but it won't be a crit.
Yeah.
He will hit me, but not crit me.
Cool. That's it for the portents, folks. Let's go. Let's go.
So Storm, you take 10 piercing damage.
Okay, I can do that.
Plus 13 necrotic damage.
Uh-huh.
And then you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Motherfucker. Okay, hang on. So that was 23, so I'm down to 40. All right. And a con save?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see about this. Do I have any special English I can put on this? I don't think I do. Because England doesn't exist in our world, damn it.
That's right.
Oh, well, that's not bad. 16.
Okay, you're good.
Probably not high enough, though.
Nope, that is...
Oh, yeah?
That is what you need, yep.
What I needed? Yeah.
Nobody's going to fail that. Okay.
Yay!
So he made 2 attacks. He gets to cast a spell.
But he's right up on my shit, so does he cast it if it's ranged?
Bullshit.
It depends what he tries to cast.
Yeah, that's...
Right. Because I did not reduce any of that damage, actually.
Can I get wisdom saves from everyone, please? Marley, you have advantage.
Motherfucker! Okay. You two also both have inspiration right now. No, one of you does. Just Marley does. Wisdom?
Storm, you also have advantage.
Oh, great. Oh, right.
Because of your boot.
My boot. Oh, my boot!
It is a charm effect.
14.
Okay. Marley?
So my first roll was 1.
Okay.
My advantage roll was a nat 20.
Okay.
Third nat 20 tonight. My dice are hot.
Nice.
And Hester?
I'm using a second lucky.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, can I counterspell this
Sure.
with my reaction? I would like to do that
Okay.
instead.
You have
Sorry.
to make
Started
a
making
check. This is above a
Uh,
third level
okay, great.
spell.
Okay,
I'm-
I can.
I'm going to
I
not
can-
spend my second lucky
yes.
yet.
Sure. Yep.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll just make the check. Great.
Mhm.
I add half my proficiency to the check.
Yep.
Because
So it's
bard,
charisma
so that
plus
is. So
bard.
it's right. So it's a +7 to my roll.
Yes.
But a 7 plus 4 is only 11.
I'm spending a lucky point.
Okay.
So it's not countered.
Not countered. No. Sorry.
Okay, great. So
22.
But my
22, okay.
others say
Beats the
what is
pants
it?
off a 6.
Was a 14? You said.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. Well.
With advantage?
Yes,
Let's see. Storm is
because
the
my
only one
advantage
affected.
roll is bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
course.
Storm is not the wisest character.
Nope.
It
See,
doesn't
that's why
show.
I'm sticking around. Right?
We'll get you out of those, Storm. Don't worry about it. You're
My fur is
gorgeous.
beautiful,
gorgeous.
right? Sleek.
He has cast Compulsion on you,
Gonna make me run around.
and he's going to make you run around. So he will pick a direction parallel to the place where you were trying to go. Let's say to your left, and on your turn, he will force you to move to your left.
Okay. For my full movement.
Yes. So you can still take actions before you move and stuff.
But
he
basically takes over my. He takes over my movement action.
Yes.
I can still do my action or bonus action if I have one. Okay,
Mhm.
great. Thank you. I've never dealt with that spell before.
Yeah, and I can't.
All right,
I
I'm
can't make you move into
compelled.
something obviously dangerous. So I can't make you run into that pyramid.
That's great. 'Cause I would not like that.
Oh, but because he's adjacent to you, he does get an attack of opportunity when you run away. It's because it says it will provoke attacks, which is weird.
Well, because it makes me use my movement
Yeah.
as opposed to it being forced.
Right.
movement.
Oh, right.
That's
yes.
the distinction.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's the same way Dissonant Whispers works, really.
go ahead and take your turn, Storm.
Great.
Wait.
So I guess
Oh,
I'm going to move
shit.
where he wants me to. Yes? What?
No, I forgot he went before both of us.
What?
I had it all sorted out, Storm,
I'm sorry.
and you get to move
Oh
first.
no!
That's all right.
No, it's
That's all right.
fine.
No. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. So he makes me run my regular movement 30 feet
Mhm.
towards the thing, but parallel to it. Okay, so I'm like, woo, and I'm aware that I'm being compelled, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I will cast Dimension Door,
Okay.
and I'm going to go the fuck to the Shadow Crossing, and I'm going to flip him the bird with my little cat fingers. Like this. Woo! And I'm going to do a little dance, and then I'm going to give, I'm going to say, you got this, Lily, and I'm going to give you inspiration. Because you had used your last one, right? So you guys are you down one now too, Marley? Did
I
you
have
use
one.
your last one?
I have one.
Okay, good. So you each have an insp of 10. Great. End of turn. I'm waiting. I'm by the Shadow Crossing. My tail's flicking, and I'm flipping off Reed actively.
Okay.
I can do that as a bonus action, I think, right? Or a free action.
Mhm. Oh, and you get to make
interact with.
another whiz save.
Oh, great. Oh, right. Fuck. I do all this, and then he makes me run away. Wouldn't that be great? He's like, "Fuck you." Wisdom save. Okay, 16.
16 is good.
Okay.
So you are no longer
That would be
compulsed.
ironic.
Okay.
Compulsed.
That's a weird spell. Hester and Marley.
How far are we from the bush gravestone incense stone? What is it?
It's like a crude little
Shrine.
it's like a crude little Blair Witch
It's
kind of thing.
It's a.
Okay. And
Although
are we
I-
under a
it's
giant
creepy.
black pyramid?
Yes.
No shit. Yeah. Okay.
You're like 30 feet from it.
Okay.
Shadow crossing in the shadows, if you will.
Yeah, what does it take to activate one of them? Do we just get to run through it like it's an open door, or what's the story there?
Marley could activate it with an action.
Okay. Go, Marley, go.
Oh, do you want me to go first?
Because we need that door open. Yes, I do, very much. Very much, I would like you to go, yes.
Okay, so how far away are we from the shrine? Sorry, I missed
like
it.
30 feet.
Okay.
That's prejudice against halflings, by the way, Andrew.
Sorry.
Throw a napkin at yourself. You know what you did. Thank you.
Could I pick Hester up and run with her?
I mean, how strong
Did you ever
are
play
you?
goat ball?
How strong am I?
Yeah.
I've got a +5 to it.
+5
My
to strength?
Yeah.
You have a 20
Give it a
strength?
That's what it's... Oh,
No, I think
you know what?
that might
No,
be from
I
when you were
don't.
a giant.
Yeah, that was from when I was a giant.
Okay. It's like, you do not have a 20 strength.
It's a weird
No,
druid
I do
build.
not.
I don't know. The
I mean,
Raven Queen
you
likes it, I'll
could. It
accept
is possible, but I'm just like...
There's my modifier off of it. Okay, no, I only have a 10 strength.
Okay.
It was doubled from the giant
you
thing.
would not be able to move at full
How
speed
much-
carrying
how much-
Hester.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am
Not with all
fine.
those bangles.
Okay.
I will tell you to go, but get that door open once you get there.
Okay.
Because, yeah, 10 strength, look, there's a lot of country miles and cornbread on these hips. It's nothing... I've lived an academic's life for 10 years. It's not a lot of outdoor exercising, you know what I mean? So...
I mean, I could turn into like a primal raven and take you along with my added strength, but okay.
Save your action. Save your action.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Well, that's a bonus action. Anyway, I'll, I guess, run up to the shadow shrine thingy and get her open.
Sorry. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you get over there. You very quickly get on your knees and start saying a couple words in Elvish, kind of doing a hand gesture, and quickly lighting incense to kind of slap into there's a little incense burner at the base of this thing. And the space around you kind of warps as you are familiar with it. And behind you, you can see not quite a doorway, but just kind of this... If you look at it from the right angle, it's like a crack in space that's just pure black. It's kind of leaking shadow. And the shadows all around you grow really long, and the world almost seems to go black and white. And you all can see a shadow crossing.
I'm right by you, so feeling the creepy.
Before the end of my go, I wanted to ask Storm, can you still do that thing you were going to do to me when we thought that the Black Jammer's Cutlass was a bad thing?
You mean what? Greater restoration?
Yeah.
Or do you mean protection from evil and good? I can do greater restoration on him. I can do that. I can try and free him from that curse. I was thinking of that. So if we can get the sword away from him, we can try and free him from it. Yes. I would
kind
like
of
to
like
do that.
the sibling rivalry has kind of worn off, and now that we're about to skedaddle through, it's kind of turned to concern for my brother.
So now that we have the crossing open, do we want to try and disarm him and help him with the spell, or do we want to cut through and come back and try and help him?
I'm not in a good way, you're not in a good way, and I don't think that Hester would be in a good way after a hit like what we took. So if we need to get through and come back, that's fine. But I just need to know that he can be helped.
I can help him. I believe I can. I mean, I haven't dealt with this thing directly before, other than it boning the shit out of me. But, you know, I think I can do it. I'm happy to use my abilities to help you.
Thank you, Storm.
You're welcome. And he gives you the sort of cheek rub thing.
Okay. Marley. Hester.
Yes.
Marley gets 2 turns. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I will Misty Step 30 feet. Shoot, Marley, do you have any movement left?
30 feet is my movement. So if it was 30 feet to the shrine, that was it.
Saving. I was going to do this to Storm, but if you don't have any movement left, I Misty Step to the portal and Bull Rush Marley through.
Okay. So make an athletics check.
And will it be resisted or not?
Please don't resist.
And I think that Marley would be so caught by surprise by Hester trying to tackle her.
Popping out of nowhere and then, right?
Yeah. It's a lot of field hockey where I come from. I wrote a 15. Straight on the die because I have no plus strength. You must know that. So yeah, I just go for the knees, very very low, and I tackle Marley through the portal.
Okay.
At least be in your Dread
So
Matron's realm if he's going to come in here and try and stab us all to death. You'll already be dead, and she'll be like, "Oh, great job, bonus."
I'm gonna
love
sort of
dead things.
Follow the movement with my eyes, and then snap back to read and sort of try and puff my fur up.
Yeah, sorry. If she was supposed to get through, I was going to tackle you, since you didn't have any movement left.
That's all right. You're very good. Thank you. You probably could have taken me out. I only have a 10 string.
But
sorry, 8 string. You could have totally nailed me.
Wow, yeah.
But
Marley,
Marley,
the strongest member of this party?
But Marley and the Skull needed to get through this portal this turn.
Warminster is going to have
a lot of time.
Get you guys doing calisthenics.
For sure.
I'm quick.
That won't save you from the trees, Storm. The trees.
I like the trees. Trees are my friend.
Okay.
Warminster, we're going to talk about these trees.
Do you see the trees right now, Storm? I do.
The trees are in my heart, Warminster.
Okay, so you've moved 30 feet, so he'll move 30 feet. So he's close to the Shadow Crossing now, and he will attack you, Storm.
Mother!
Oh my god. 16.
I'll cut that one down. So it misses because minimum of a 1. So that. Oh, actually though, that a 15 would still hit. So let me just roll that. Just in case I'm unlucky as fuck. Nope. Reduced it by 3, so that's good. And I have 1 left. Okay.
Keep rolling a 3. So let's try.
He has a negative D6 to all that, by the way.
Yep. Okay.
Save your cutting words back.
You get your cutting words back.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Thank goodness for that.
Because I rolled a D6 to make sure he didn't roll a 1, because then.
Right.
But yeah, you're good. Okay. So he will then cast a spell with his minus D6.
Counterspell.
Counterspell?
Yes.
Okay.
Since I didn't use my reaction for the other one, I'll use it for this.
Make a charisma check.
Charisma. Okay, 9 plus 16.
16 is good. So his turn was for
Thank goodness. I rolled a 9. Fucking ass.
Kind of looks
All right.
Hits the bottom, like maybe the batteries will start working again.
Okay, so it's my turn?
It is your
Or
turn.
has he still got shit to do? I'm going to cast Greater Restoration on him.
Okay, so you quickly grab him and you cast.
I touch his face. He's right there, and I cast Greater Restoration. And I say, return to your true self.
I counterspell. I just want to use all my reactions. No, I don't.
Great flavor. I go to heal my friend. Counterspell.
Sorry, I was so on edge.
Need your healing.
Yeah. Okay. Instantaneous. 1 curse, including the creature's attunement to a cursed magic item, which he does have. He will.
Does he drop the sword?
He drops the sword, and he kind of staggers backwards. And
I grab him and pull him into the portal with me.
Okay.
What about that sword?
Because fuck this sword. I'm getting him. He's what matters. That sword is bad. Leave it where the fuck it is. If we need to destroy it, we know where it is. We'll come back for it. Your brother's what matters. And I can't do both. I can't. If I pick up the sword, they'll try and get me. Fuck that. They already boned me once. I'm not gonna have it bone
what if
my
somebody
brain.
else worse gets it?
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about taking care of your brother.
Yeah.
I can't do both.
And not to put this in Storm's head,
I can't do both.
Storm would probably be the best one to resist it. That's still not great, though. This thing's pretty powerful.
Right.
Oh, no.
Right.
You've got enough
Exactly.
things charismeing the back of your head.
Besides, you know what? We don't know if the portal's going to close immediately after we get through it. I'm pulling your brother through, separating him literally dimensionally from this sword. And if we want to pop back in and, destroy it or some shit, or pop it in a bag of holding or something, we can do that.
The
resident would love that, wouldn't he?
Go ahead.
Yeah, let's maybe put it in a different bag.
Yeah. I think all these things can be intellectually distinct, right in there? I don't know. Two evil possessive things. It's like, I got my bag of assholes right here. Gonna brand
Just
that
empty
shit.
out the bad bag.
We'll put all the ice cream in. Okay.
This is the good bag.
Great. So
That's
am
the
I
bad
able?
bag. Yeah, you can.
Am I able to?
Mm-hmm. Because you kind of
Okay,
take the combatant out of him, essentially. Yeah, you can grab him, and again, you're not terribly strong, but he's not terribly big, so you drag him through.
And I'll sort of, I'll try and dex it, pull him in sort of with an acrobatic move, throw some feline agility, so we get we really basically tumble through in this paired reverse dive roll, going through into the Shadowfell, and we'll probably crash into a bunch of tombstones or some shit.
You crash pretty hard into an abandoned cart. Kind of. It's
great.
like a really old cart.
Okay, I will accept bludgeoning damage as a consequence if you have it for me.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
You did something cool. I'm not trying to punish you from that. I'm trying to just say that the
Thank you.
Shadowfell is a shithole. People just leave their carts all over the place.
And you're demonstrating further proof that D&D is a fantasy game, because in the real world, no good deed goes unpunished.
Yes.
So,
Guys, we are guests. So maybe Ixnay on the it hole, say. You know what I mean?
Someone fix that desiccated cart.
It refuses to be fixed. It's the Shadowfell. It's a shithole.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So Hester and Marley, as Hester perhaps gets up from Marley after having tackled her, you see Storm tackle your brother into the Shadowfell, tumble ass over tea kettle. Storm's acrobatic, so he kind of nails the landing, but your brother's kind of in a heap.
Brother's in a pile. Right, and I'm like, I think he's okay. I think I got it out of him.
I whisper to myself, "Great Plains across rules."
Do we want to destroy that bone sword, or just close the door?
Can I mage hand it and drag it through the portal? I doubt I can lift it bodily, but I would like to drag it on the side of the shadow.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw protection from evil and good on Reed.
Okie doke.
So he can't be possessed by that thing
as
again
you-
right now.
We've got a cornucopia of shit for this raven bitch. It's
As you drag it through
gonna
the
be Raven
shadow
Christmas
crossing,
up in here. Yes.
A
Oh, no.
bunch of literal shadows, like the monster, the shadow,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
kind of spring up around it and start like worrying at it. Like, no, this doesn't belong here. We hate this.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
They're not really affecting it really in any way, but it's a lot of like kind of slashing at it and like trying to pick it up, and
It's
it kind of
abyssal.
falls through them. And
So it's an
It's a
environmental
demon
effect.
blade.
They are immediately like,
yeah, they're like white blood selling it basically.
They're
Okay.
like, you.
yeah, we need to put it on the other side of a door, and they'll get used to the smell of each other, and then it'll be a fine.
Demon bone smell?
Yes.
That's a thing. Okay.
I'd like to run to my brother and check on him.
Okay. He is breathing very shallowly, but he is clearly conscious and well. Well, he looks terrible.
Oh gosh.
Right. Just got out of rehab.
Yeah, he kind of you flip him over and he kind of tries to grab your hand and he just says, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And he's kind of stammering, and he says, like, they were my words, but I didn't mean any of them. Like, I'm so sorry."
It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna get you help.
It's not okay. Mom and Dad like me more. He doesn't say that. He does not say that. He says, he very quietly says, "Thank you."
Reach
are we gonna...
reach my real hand out the portal. Snap. Disasperate Willow.
Okay.
Need to keep remembering that bird.
Are we bringing the bone bird here? Isn't it like from some other nasty place?
Well, they don't seem to like it. That's true. But I'm pretty sure this is the kind of we're bringing. It's Raven Christmas over here, and do we like? Is her palace like right there? Is there more to this pilgrimage?
You can see her palace. No, it's not right there, but it is nearby.
Oh, good lord!
Well, look, let's put it in the bag if we're gonna have it here, because
We are not putting it in the bag with your creepy imaginary friend.
he can't. All right. Well, what do you want to do with it?
I'm going to mage
You wanna
hand it.
give it
You're
to the
going to
Raven
mage
Queen?
part, and we're going to float it to the fucking palace. Is what we're going to do.
You know, if somebody had Tensor's floating disc right about now.
You know what, Tensor? Do you know what?
Can he give us coupons for one of those, like one-off? No. Trial size.
I'm going to. I didn't prepare it
Slightly
either way.
smaller.
I am trying to remember. Did
Airplane
we-
size.
I give you a scroll, I think.
Yeah,
Fun size.
I didn't
in the
memorize
kids'
it.
bag
Let's
for
just put it
Halloween.
that way. I'll dedicate time to it. But for right now, would two mage hands do it, Dan?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect.
All right.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
a Tensor's
So
floating
I'm
disc,
maintaining
you know, would be better.
concentration.
Yeah.
Understood.
Maintaining. Yeah. On read and then this and
Oh my gosh.
okay. Is he okay to walk?
Head
Hey,
towards the
he
palace.
kind of
Because I'm going to send her to come to us if we don't start moving
he
soon.
stumbles to his feet, but he seems okay. If
All right.
a little
support him.
shaken, yeah. Yeah, he'll lean on you because he's not very big. So
And I'll cast
Great,
my
Lily.
shadow bear around us to just give some added strength.
okay.
Oh, very good.
Do we all get temps too? Is that right?
Yeah, you
I'll
get
take 15, right?
15.
Nice. We might need it. Who knows? What's next?
1 moment, please.
Okay. So, with Hester and Storm maintaining Mage Hand / Paw, you can float this thing down the way, and it takes you, it takes you a bit, but it doesn't take you terribly long to walk to the Raven Queen's palace. And I will wait a moment. You have to do one thing before. I'll wait for Marty to return because it's kind of important.
Team building.
It's a team. Yeah, there's a trust fall. You have to write 2 truths and a lie. But it's good. It's good for morale.
Really brings the team together.
Okay, let me. Ew.
Oh.
There we go. Okay.
What happened there?
Timothy went goodbye for a second.
Hi.
Hello. Okay,
No, he's
There
back
you
now.
are.
Excellent.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Thumb touched something I shouldn't have. That's usually how it goes.
Just like a cat, Storm.
Tis I, the Catman. The lanky Catman. And he's gonna be the chunky Catman soon. Maybe. In the other game.
Mm-hmm.
The ripped one.
Very fluffy boy. Right, onward to this dread palace.
Okay. So you approach a very. You can see the palace is not far from you. But there is a chasm between you and it, and a very rickety-looking bridge with a little hut by it.
Is Terry Gilliam in heavy makeup sitting around nearby? No?
No.
European or African swallow?
Dimension door. That's my answer. No. How far across is it?
It's like 500 feet, maybe. It's notable. Oh no, I'm sorry. It is a dimension door because someone else has dimension door across this before.
I was about to say you might want to make it 600, but no, that's fine. But Marley, do you ring the bell? Whoever's in the hut, we're here to see the Raven Queen. We have such matters to discuss with her.
There's a bell on the bridge?
There's a little hut, yeah.
There's a hut, right? There's got to be some kind of bridge keeper or something.
Caretaker?
Please, with a riddle or something.
I'm telling you, I know
Yeah,
this.
I'll leave Reed lean in on
I'll take
Storm, and then I'll go and knock on the door.
Okay. A very shriveled, hunched individual with a hood up. Kind of one arm is kind of held close to their chest. The other one is leaning heavily on what looks like a spear. Kind of pokes his head out and says, "Yes."
Oh, honored bridgekeeper. I am an emissary of the Raven Queen. We seek to cross your bridge so that we may go and see her.
You serve the Raven Queen?
Yeah.
Yes. What of your friends?
Oh, yeah, they're with me, and then that's my brother. He's not in a good way, so we need to scoot along.
He says, looking at your brother, he has been through an ordeal, as has been fated. He says, do you swear everlasting service to the Raven Queen?
Yeah, I guess so. It's kind of sudden. I hadn't really thought about it much. Yes.
Just kind of a curt, quick nod. And he says, yes. Well, you may pass. Is there anything you wish to know?
Like anything?
Anything.
Think about the bone sword.
The one that is called Visa, the one that sees from afar. Is that one dangerous?
Yes. It is fated.
Fated to do what?
He clears his throat. He stands up a little straighter, and seemingly gets a lot taller and broader kind of under his robes. You can see as he stands, he has no eyes, and in fact has no eye sockets. It's just kind of flat face. And his spear becomes kind of bigger and more intimidating. And he takes his other arm, because he is missing his left hand. So he leans heavily on his spear with his right. And gestures and says, destined to do many things. He is fated to do many things. He is part of many scenarios that end in the destruction of spheres, depending on so many things. Fate is not immutable, and a creature so powerful is the divergence of many legs of destiny.
How can they be stopped?
He thinks for a minute, and he almost sounds scared, as if his answer is something he's never quite encountered before. But he says, I don't know.
I hate that. I hate that a lot.
You are talking to the doorman. The actual goddess of
Richmond.
fate is in there. I'm just saying this is taking advice to your wise neighbor. Like,
Could be tiered information, right?
yeah, there's a lot of things he doesn't know.
Yeah,
I'll bet.
Hester maybe looked at her watch.
Don't be a.
Looking up, she does look a little different, a little more imposing, but still.
Just saying. This is why we don't encourage gods.
Yeah, you're lucky he didn't ask if they swear fealty to the Raven Queen forever.
Ooh, would have been a rough negotiation.
Hey, there's that quick 17 level dip in Prophecy Cleric we were talking about.
Yes, just real quick. Forever? Ever? Forever never seems so long. Hester's a big fan of the Dirty South. Everyone knows that.
May we cross in peace then?
He says, yes. Go with my blessing.
Thank you, kind bridge keeper.
Of course, Marley. Kind of
Oh, Dib, you never told him your name.
sits back down.
Place is wild.
And yeah, the rickety ass bridge is there before you, gently swaying in a non-existent breeze.
Yeah, I'm not taking a rickety ass bridge. I'm getting on my broom,
Okay, yep.
floating across a rickety ass bridge. I can't just bolt it because we need to mage hand the sword across. But I'm trusting the feline agility of my partner here to tandem up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, perfect. You
Yeah, I guess I'll start crossing, but I'll have a wild shape ready to go in case I need to fly.
okay? The bridge is rather scary, but not actually dangerous. Oh, pardon me. And you make it across without death or injury.
They rusted on purpose to make it squeak extra.
There's a couple pre-cut planks in the middle that
Yeah.
your foot goes through, but the other ones are like metal around it and like double wired, so it's fine. If you look really closely, you can see a net like 30 feet below you.
Someone goes out and pours fresh dirt on it so that it crumbles every couple steps.
Right.
Of like, oh no.
Right.
What are you
Workers
gonna
on
do?
smoke breaks underneath the
Yeah.
bridge, waiting
Yeah.
for maintenance guys.
You can see
We got to redress the bridge now.
a shadow goblin is on the other side with a little stick, and he kind of pokes the ropes every couple of minutes. Come on. Across you go.
Below, there's a Shadar-kai with a raven's head off and the rest of his raven costume smoking a cigarette real quick.
Totally.
Seeing a bit behind the curtain here.
Most
Start to
magical
try and
place
get
on
us to
earth, my
take
ass.
pictures with them. I like how the Shadowfell is becoming a Disneyland analog. It's pretty good.
It's another thing. TFU could have gone to the Shadowfell. They did. Okay, you get across and you walk up to the Raven Queen's palace. What would you like to do?
I guess go to the Hall of Mirrors thing.
Okay. So once again, you are greeted by these imposing mirrors that reflect kind of infinitely, and you can see cascading away from you your past. You can see even up to moments ago when you had to knock out Reed and artifact him and such. And you walk before hearing the rustle of feathers and sort of an echoing caw as appearing at the top of the steps is the Raven Queen, who cocks her head at you.
Immediately down on one knee and then bowing. And I'll fumble for the blood crystal raven skull in my bag and present it to her.
Okay. She flicks her hand, and it appears in her hand. And the biggest smile you've ever seen on her face, and even so, it is still barely a smile, crosses her lips, and she says, "Mine." And turns her hand over again, and the skull disappears. And she looks up at you, Marley, and says, "Friends."
Yeah, we brought it back for you together. We also have other gifts we bear for you.
she nods and
I'll come forward and offer the my bag of holding. I'll pull it out and I'll sort of avert my eyes from her and be respectful and sort of hold it up, and I say, within this bag is a device containing a dangerous entity that I offer to you for caretaking, safekeeping, to do with what you will. Also, as an additional bonus, we have this abyssal bone sword. And I sort of pick a flourish in my best fan of white, and then sort of nudge the mage paw, mage hand differential forward, like it's like come on, let's go, Lily, let's present it. Okay, and it sort of hovers up near us, I guess, in offering, like parallel, back here, sword here, and head down, and ready for anything, I guess.
There is a long pause where she keeps kind of looking back and forth between the two items before her eyes finally rest on the sword, and she once again kind of waves her hand and it appears in her hand. Shadowy smoke begins pouring off of her hand, and she just kind of says, "Interesting."
I start half casting synaptic static just in case I need it.
You do not want to do that.
Oh, wait, hold on. There, it's a bone sword. She
with a hand handle
says, "Yeah."
Like it shakes your hand when you use it. It's like, right, exactly.
Yeah, just interesting. And she kind of flicks it away and she says, "Later. Interrogation." She looks at the Galantir.
Mm-hmm. Which is still in the bag.
Says,
"Yeah.
Pleasure." And Storm, back of your head, just, you don't have to do this. She is not a god. I can do so much for you, Storm.
Oh, it's okay. I'm good. Thanks, though.
At least you were polite about it.
Of course. Well, there's a social contract, right?
We live in a society.
Look, it's not me, it's you.
Right?
You're a terrible
totally
person, thing, monster,
yeah,
eyeballman.
Yeah. I mean, things were, we a couple things happened. It was okay, but what happens in the eyeball world stays in the eyeball world, right?
Yeah, she gestures a hand, and the Galantir floats out of the open bag of holding and into her hand.
She closes it up.
And she taps it once. The crystal ball reforms, and instead of green smoke and light pouring from it, it's an inky dark shadow now. And she says, "Better." And once again, a small smile on her face before putting it in some shadow dimension. Mine.
Great.
And Storm, you can hear being kind of almost as if it's being dragged away from you, like, "Oh, this isn't over, Storm."
Oh, shit. Great. Okay, don't keep in touch. Don't worry about it. It's good.
Just lose my number.
Yep. Sorry.
Like, metafictionally, is anyone else worried we are, like, fully arming the real bad guy of Andyverse here, and it's the Raven Queen? Anyway.
The goddess of fate? Come on.
She's just some half-elf bint who's all probably just kind of like, oh, if only my lover hadn't died.
This out loud?
No, but I'm thinking it very loudly.
I mean,
you don't think she can
the Vegetate just implies she wasn't a god in his opinion. I mean, take from that what you will.
I know what the Mirador
Exactly.
myth is, and I'm just saying
Yeah.
she doesn't get a ton of respect, but I will show her some. We're in her house after all.
We are in her house.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. She looks at Marley.
So I drop protection. I drop protection for evil and good from Reed.
Okay.
BT Dubs. Yeah.
Looks at Marley.
Didn't we have another sword thing to give her, or are we keeping that? Or
About the gambler's blade?
yeah,
Oh, yeah, sure.
I was like, really? You gonna give her back the Black Chamber's cutlass? I mean, she'll take it, but
No.
yeah, the Gambler's
No.
blade. Yeah, she'll take it. She doesn't have anything. She's neat and kind of like throws it behind her on a pile of Gambler's blades.
Yeah, are we certain Morpho can't use it or anything like that? Is it better suited?
It's a pretty
function?
decent magic item. I mean,
Yeah, especially if
It's
she's not
cursed,
going to.
though, right?
it is cursed. Yes, that is true, but you can get rid of curses, Storm.
Well, and
And it's not a terrible
yes,
curse. It's
I
not
get-
sentient or anything.
the curse is the thing, right? The
No.
more pluses you take, the more it punishes you for doing so.
Yes.
The less you take, the less it punishes you for
Yes.
doing. Like the curse is the thing. It is not going to condemn.
So
you
it's
to
not
any-
really the curse; it's a mechanic. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can hang on to it. I mean, I have her. It's what kind of blade is it?
Okay.
I think it's a long. It's
Oh,
a long
does it
sword.
become whatever you want it to.
It's a long sword. No, it is.
I can use
is a
it, but
long
it's
sword.
not with my ability.
Right.
Can Morpho.
Do you want to
I
take
think
a
he's
level?
the only.
Do you want to take a level in fighter and take that, Lily? Do you want this sword?
I certainly
You're
do not
the
meet the
strongest
prerequisites.
member of the party.
We.
You
at,
are.
At, at that
You
point,
start putting those
I
muscles to work.
listen. I did a lot of yard work, and I was.
I heard talk of field hockey. You were captain
yes.
of the team, admit it.
Oh no!
Right?
But
And not
I was
just
a
because that's your
Manager
organizational.
of the
I was a
friend
tendency.
of the manager.
power forward.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
power behind the throne of the team. Is that what?
Well, because we all had to be halflings, and there's not a lot of us on Mirador, so it's really you really make do. Anyway, this is not about my excellent county-wide athletics career.
Hester was most improved.
You-
Most improved every year. I got to be goalie quite often because you didn't have to run around quite so much. Most of the team was me and my sisters, by the way. There's 8 of us. So,
Sure, that wasn't competitive.
I do believe, Marley, we do have something else on offer, however. Something, your grace, something that Marley and her wisdom believed would be contentious on most of the prime planes, but that may be better suited in your hands, as it is terribly dangerous, and designed almost certainly by madmen. The wand you recovered from the tower recently, Marley.
Huh?
I think it
Are
is
you giving up?
best. It is specifically dangerous.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Your faintliness. One moment, please. Just a little conference. If you want to give up your claim on interest in it, that's fine.
I want to give
but
up both of our claims on it. No, the thing casts fireball randomly. It's not good.
How do you know that?
Because I've been to university. It's a failed
Oh.
experiment, for
This is
sure.
embarrassing me in front of my god.
Yeah, I mean, really?
Your Grace, it's yours as far as I'm concerned. Storm, would you like to contradict Marley in front of her matron?
Wow.
Marley isn't making the assertion. You are. I resemble that remark. Let's see. I'm not really a loot guy, so I don't care really. But you know,
She does say, because you've given her a couple magic items that maybe you guys didn't, you are not suited to the party. She gestures to a cabinet near you.
A pile of gambler's swords.
You could take 2 rare magic
Free
items
with one
that you
purchase, right?
whatever you want from there.
Oh,
Basically.
marvelous.
2 rare?
2
Really?
rare. One for the gambler's
Oh.
bleed. One for
One in exchange, and one for the
yes,
one
and
for
the
the
wand of
the-
wonder. Let me see if I can find a
Oh.
quick.
I think I have. I have a wish that I would care for.
And yeah, what would you like?
Wow.
Wow.
Are Ioun stones +1 to a thing, or is it +2 to a attribute?
I think it depends on the Ioun stone. Let's see.
Because I know there's various ones per different attributes, but I don't remember which it is.
Okay, here we go. Ioun stone. That's crap. Okay, here we go. Okay. So the okay. So Ioun stones vary in rarity.
Okay.
So if you want the intelligence one, it's a very rare magic item.
So it's not.
It's not rare. But you could get the one that stores spells.
Shit. I just looked up the other thing I wanted, and it's also very rare.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. There is a. Oh no, that's just intelligence checks. That sucks. Never mind.
No, the Tomb of Clear Thought is also very rare. Damn it.
What about? Hold on.
Pardon.
What about the headband of intellect?
What
That's
about
a
the
good
headband
one.
of intellect?
That raises it up to 19.
That's uncommon.
But yeah,
Ooh.
it is uncommon.
So you could. I mean, I'll let you downgrade. Maybe you can get 2 uncommon magic items.
Oh man, that would put me right back on the curve. I could hate DMs and not be punished for it anymore. And that's it, though, huh? But that's more or less what I want, because the other thing I was going to ask for was the Tomb of Clear Thought, and that just raises it by 2, which at this point would not be exceptional. To raise it above 20, or is the whole shit with them.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the spell storing? What are the slots on the spell storing?
Sorry. So the Ioun stone. Hold on. Let me go back. Go back. Okay. The stone can store up to 3 levels worth of spells at a time. So you can cast 3 first level spells into it to store them, or 1 third level spell, or
Right.
some combination there. Now the ring of spell storing might actually be better. Hold on.
Pretty good. I'm looking at it right now. When found, it contains 1d6 -1.
Yeah, the ring of spell storing can do 5 levels. So the thing about Ioun stones, I think, is you attune to them once, but you can keep adding stones to it.
Oh, okay.
I think is their deal. Let me. Yeah, I mean that's how I would understand it, but who knows? I could be wrong. Okay, so yeah. So
right. I believe I have my wish.
Okay.
Storm, are you?
I'm still shopping a little bit. I'm thinking about the. Not sure.
We can always pick next time if you would prefer to think on it.
I don't mind.
I would
expecting
like
this, so.
the
Yeah.
headband of intellect.
Okay.
And if there was some sort of bottomless cask of brown liquors or anything, is there anything like that on the? I mean, that's got to be common,
Dwarven,
right? I mean,
there's that.
Yeah,
There's
hold on.
certain-
There is something like that.
just to make up the difference. I mean, it's probably common, right? I mean, it's just...
It's the tankard of sobriety, which means you can, no matter like how much you drink, you're not going to get trashed.
Yeah, what's the point of that?
Well, I think you can still get buzzed. You just can't. You're not going to fucking die of alcohol poisoning.
No, I actually think there's a lot of value in that if I was playing a different character, because yeah, you just. Has anyone seen Digstown? Do the Oliver Platt in Digstown opening move of just keep drinking and drinking and drinking and con a bunch of townies out of their money.
Tankard of Plenty. Speaking the command word while grasping the handle fills the tankard with 3 pints. It comes in pints.
It comes in pints.
Of rich dwarven ale, and you can do that 3 times a day.
Is it common?
Yes.
I mean, you know, just if I'm downgrading, I just feel like this.
Yeah.
On balance. Fantastic, I'll take it.
Okay. Okay, so headband of intellect and the tankard of plenty. So yeah, you picture those magic items, and they come out of the cupboard.
Thank you, Your Grace. And please do put that one somewhere responsible. It's
She's picking her teeth with it.
well, okay. So can I magically? Yes, I can. I can make.
I would like a cube of force.
Okay. I would like a wand of wonder.
There you go.
That would be. That would be
a fucking baller move.
epic as
totally
crap.
do that.
I do have to admit.
I didn't even look at that. It is a rare item. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Just looking at Hester the whole time like a cat.
That's so much better. I really should do that. Andy.
No.
mean,
You were going to do the thing already.
Cube of Force is good too. Cube of Force is pretty cool.
You know, cube of force is pretty great.
What does
Well,
the cube of force even do?
it protects you from shit. Creates
Should-
barriers.
Should you want to take the week?
I don't want to build. I want to build bridges. I don't want to put up barriers between people. I really think a wand of wonder will help me build bridges. All right, if I roll above, if I roll a 4 above on a d6, I'm going with the wand of wonder.
I don't like that's
Damn
the
it.
higher option.
Damn it, Marty! I rolled a 3. Damn it! All right.
I already spent my rolls for the day too. I would have ported that shit.
I know you would have, but you wouldn't have been able to.
No.
Damn it! I wish I had thought of that. If Andy hadn't thought of it, I would have just fucking.
Yes,
done it.
thank you, Andrew. We'll have
If I
words later.
just-
Sorry.
No,
good
it's brilliant.
Genius.
Fucking brilliant.
It's very cat. That's what's the funniest part about it. It's like, okay. And she's like, here you go.
Kind of got attached to it, but okay, perfect. So grabbing those magic items, we will end the episode there and pick up in 2 weeks. Liz says he could still use a lucky. He got one left.
Does that count as rolling
I'm gonna-
against
I'm
me?
gonna-
Because yes.
I would like to actually reserve my choice.
Of course,
I'm
yeah.
actually-
if you would like to change
okay,
your mind,
if you don't mind.
You'd
Thank
like
you.
to do some more
give
shopping.
give you 2 weeks to think about it. Yeah, or look through because there might be something from one of the other
even
books.
maybe more dangerous than the Wand of Wonder that I can pick.
There's this
Deck
whole
of many
bone
things?
sword
What is that?
you just got.
Oh, right.
Like many things is certainly legendary or something.
It is.
A trident of fish command.
be
I
common.
recommend.
Ooh, trident fish commands are pretty cool, and you can just tell them to hop right into your mouth, Storm.
That's pretty good for food. I don't know. Subverting another's will is kind of. I've already got enough
I mean, they're
problematic
fish.
spells like that. I don't know if I want to.
Boy.
I say this as a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say says the vegetarian.
My girlfriend, when you guys first met me, was half fish. Come
Was
on.
Testadora, right?
Yeah.
Am I close with the
Right,
name?
that's right. Testadura. That was her. Exactly. Strong head. That means hard head.
Okay, perfect.
Wonder is rare. Look at that.
Outros and plugs. Timothy.
Oh, hi. I'm just looking through magic items. Great game.
Tasha's
a
is
lot of
coming out
fun.
soon, by the way.
That's
But
true.
we'll reserve it.
In fact, it'll be out.
It'll be
within
out
2
before next
weeks.
episode. Yeah.
So, I'm lucky about that. Great. A lot of fun. I really enjoyed meeting Marley's brother, Reed, and actually helping him, hopefully. That really felt good. I like to use my powers for good wherever possible. We need more of that in this world. Don't believe the lies. The election is real. Transition's coming. Oppose the bullshit. Black Lives Matter. Trans Lives Matter. Black Trans Lives Matter. Let's be good to each other. And remember what it's like to maybe think about us turning a corner with all this stuff. We're heading into winter. Things are looking bleak increasingly. But we're going to peak in that darkness, and then it's going to get lighter. So that's my words for the day.
Cece.
Hi, I'm Cece, aka Soup, aka Soupska on the Twitters and the Instagrams. I also want to say that I am looking forward to things hopefully looking up soon within the next couple of months. And also wanted to give a late happy birthday to our very own DM, Andy.
Thank you.
Yay!
And an early happy birthday to our other good friend, Marty.
Positively haunted.
Liz says happy birthday in chat, Marty.
Yay! Happy birthday,
You
Marty.
first.
Well, she said it to me too, but I said thank you in chat. So.
Okay. Well, thank you.
And Marty.
Yes, boy. Like, I have yet to relax. Like, there's a certain relief, and yet there's a certain apprehension. There's just too much rat fuckery. I believe we've won. I believe we've won. We've won. We just have. And the whole world is rejoicing in a way that suggests that maybe Sauron's tower has fallen, but, like, Sauron's not coming out of the tower, and that's awfully distressing. But I do... Yes, let's... it's still a little dark, and let's hope for that bright light. And let's hope for that bright light, thanks to Philadelphia! Cheesesteak, Will Smith, Bobby Orr.
Philadelphia, Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
I positively hate this city, but right now, pretty brimming with Philly pride, gotta be honest. Hold on. Catch me outside in my Westbrook jersey, coming this weekend. So, cheesy Pete's. Let's all pray for Georgia. Let's all keep motivated. There was work to do anyway, but there's work to do like now, still, before December and such. So, hooray for that. Like and subscribe. Another perfect pivot by me. Keep making me the spokesman of this channel. But good Lord, this is gloriously wanted and needed. I had a lot of good laughs and forgot quite a bit about the real world concerns as we fought Marley's brother and returned him to the light. Let's hope that's a metaphor.
And hopefully soon we won't have to have these awkward... We're talking about something very serious, but also please like and subscribe. Hopefully we can go back to just regular plugs. Everybody remember regular plugs?
What are those?
Just being fucking random and silly and like, hey, I'm doing this thing, right? Yeah.
But as everyone said, there is still work to be done. So that not to say that there won't be, but that maybe things won't look so bleak, and that Gandalf will come over the crest with a gritty hat on, and we'll all be fine. So
You all have to know about John Fetterman and Gritty now. You're welcome. Love PA.
Oh, I know about Gritty. I know about Gritty. One of my I know. Friend is a big Gritty fan.
Please stay safe. There is still a pandemic, especially during the holidays. The CDC is offering some guidelines that I know people aren't going to be happy about, but we gotta try and keep getting ahead of this because we haven't gotten ahead of it. So, other countries have done it, so we can too. We just need to all agree on a couple things that we can't agree on, apparently. Stay safe. Yeah. Please wear your mask. Get a flu shot if you can. Stay away from social distance if you can. Black Lives Matter. Join us here again next week. Red Skies over Chult on Monday. Task Force Unlikely on Wednesday. Have a good night, everybody. Bye. How do I do this? Every week.
Philadelphia!